Well, we did it. 75 days. Welcome to the last episode of the dial. It's very bittersweet right now. I'm on a hour and a half bike. We're at 48 minutes, 10.6 miles. As you guys just saw, we just released our new sunglasses. One of the colors I'm wearing right now. And then there's a whole nother style in 2 different colors, black and white. So if you guys want to support me and support Madrid, go grab a pair. These ones are $68 before a code, and the other ones are $60. Use code Madrid for editing these videos. If you guys want to show some love to him as well, use code Madrid. Type it in. Give him the code Madrid. Put it right there, boulevardoframes.com. I appreciate you guys. Orders will be shipped out next business day. I know it's Sunday. So this is the red pair. Polarized, all of the good stuff. This is the last bike, the last ride of the dial. Like I said, hour and a half. Nothing too crazy, under 135 heart rate, so just cruising along. It's a bit cold. I can't lie, it's pretty cold out here today. I definitely underdressed. I got snot coming out of my nose. It has been bittersweet, but I'm really excited for, the next, I guess you could call it series, the next series, which is, marathon prep / triathlon prep. And none of this shit would have happened if I didn't do 75 dialed. Or 75 hard, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna finish this ride and I'll talk to you when we get back. Let's go, last day, finish strong. I forgot to mention my fucking headphones died. They died like 20 minutes in, so the last 30 minutes I've had no music. I'm just listening to this fucking bike. I'm starting to hate this thing, especially as I'm going uphill, my ass hurts. I hope swimming is easier than this shit. I don't think it will be though. All right, finished up the ride, my new distance PR, 18.64 miles, hour and a half, average speed 12.38, which is pretty slow, but the elevation is always insane just because of where I live. You can see the ascend is 1100. I burned 730 calories, so really good workout. Starting off episode 75 strong. So obviously I can't get the perfect side-by-side comparison to day one, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm in the same bathroom, try to do same lighting. It's about the same time as it would have been. Here we go. Sorry, I still got my singlet on. I hope I look as good as I think I look. As you guys can see, we've made quite a bit of progress. I'm about to step on the scale as well. 198.4. So if I remember correctly, I was 201.9. So that's two pounds, two and a half pounds. And honestly, it probably wouldn't even be that much. But the last week, I tried to take it really serious and tried to lose a little bit more weight. But for the majority of the dial, I was only about within a pound of that weight the whole time. So I didn't fluctuate much because I was doing more of a recomp. Gaining muscle, losing fat at the same time type of deal. All right, now we can talk. So, first of all, creatine, beef liver every single day. If you guys have been watching and following along with the series, you guys know this is the only things that I've been taking, plus some electrolytes, all from gorillamine.com. To support me, use code Soosh. This breakfast has been a staple. If you wanna see more of the meals, I just posted a full day of eating the other day where I did all of my animal-based diet meals, which I have been loving. The main purpose of this video is obviously it's the last episode and I still got to do things that I need to do, but I also want to talk about, the things that were easy for me, the things that were hard for me, whether or not you want to try to do something similar for yourself. So this meal, 5 pasture-raised eggs, 3 pieces of beef bacon, a banana, and maple syrup. It's absolutely delicious. I also had like 20 grams of honey before I got on the bike. It comes out to be like 900 calories. Pretty decent sized breakfast, especially because I'm gonna go train chest with a special guest that you guys are about to see. But let's go over 75 hard, or some might say 75 dialed. So originally, back when we first started this thing, I came back from UK, from the expo, and everyone I met there was like, yo bro, I love the videos. And I hadn't posted a video in 4 or 5 months, and I honestly felt bad. If you go back to the first video where it was like, let me explain that video, I explained it there. I was like, yo, I just feel bad, and I want to start making videos for you guys again. And that's what I did. And I didn't create it, but I decided I would do something like 75 Hard that would keep me accountable and post videos. And that's what I did. So if you go back to the original rules, it started off with 2 workouts a day. 1 workout must be outdoors, which is standard 75 Hard. Follow a diet, no alcohol or treat meals, drink 1 gallon of water, read 10 pages, take a progress pic, and then we added and uploaded 1 YouTube video a day. We did that for 75 days straight, except I will admit I did fail technically. I didn't work out 2 times. The day that I ran my 20 mile, I didn't work out a second day. So technically I failed 75 Hard, but I gave myself a pass, because if you try running 3.5 hours, you're pretty burnt out. Especially when your longest run before that is 13 miles. I don't think I was prepared for it, but it is what it is. Okay, I'll take the L on that. I wasn't even planning on getting into cycling, getting into running as much as I did. I was just like, okay, we'll do 2 workouts a day. 1 has to be outdoor. The easiest one to do is running. And I was watching Levi Bentley at the time, and he's been running. And as soon as I started running, because I've always hated it, I was like, wait a minute, I'm actually enjoying myself. And I feel really good after I did it. I'm not saying I'm a good runner at all, but what I am saying is I like the way that it makes me feel. It gives me a little bit of a new way to get good at something. If you're just always stagnant, just the same 24/7, it gets old, it gets boring, and it's almost like you're not working towards anything. And now that I've picked up on this running and now biking, and I'm thinking about maybe doing a triathlon, I have a coach, I have a marathon planned for October. That would have never been a thing if I didn't do 75 dialed. I have a fucking marathon. I've never thought about running a marathon, even attempting one. Previous to 75 Hard or 75 dialed, my longest run ever was like 3 miles back in school. And now my longest run right now is a 20-mile run. And like I said, I have the marathon in October, and now I'm cycling. I just cycled 18 miles, and I'm doing every other day, run, bike. It really did change this perspective. Before, I was just kind of just average gym bro, drinking almost every single day. I would say we drank, or not, I'm not gonna say we, I would say I drank at least 3 to 4 times a week for probably about a year. And I was still lifting and doing those things. The alcohol was definitely holding me back. And now that I'm 75 days sober, I can see how much of a difference that it made. With that being said, a lot of people have been asking me like, oh, are you gonna go back to drinking? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to drinking. Because that's honestly the one thing that I did miss the most, is drinking. And for some reason, diet sodas, like Diet Coke or Coke Zero, because I cut that out because I'm doing animal-based, and we'll get into that after this, but those 2 things I was craving a lot. I'm not going to go back to my old ways though, I can tell you that much. And if I do, I'm gonna tell you guys. And like I said in yesterday's video, everything that I do, I will be 100% truthful with you guys. And I'm sure you guys can see how much better and healthier I look, like skin-wise, my teeth I've noticed, my eyes, everything just looks healthier now that I'm sober. And if I start, drinking as much as I was before, you'll probably see that change, and I'll probably see it in my performance. But like I said, I'm not gonna go back to what I was doing before. There's definitely, for me, I think there's a happy middle ground. On to the diet. So originally the plan was never to go animal-based. The plan was to just do home-cooked meals. So that was the plan. No eating out, no processed food. It was gonna be all home-cooked meals. I was eating, in the beginning of the diet, I was eating like rice and steaks and egg, which I didn't have a problem with, but I kind of wanted to push it a step further. You always hear seed oils or refined carbs, added sugars, this and that. And I was like, okay, let me dive a little bit deeper into this. And then I switched over to animal-based diet, probably around day 20, day 30. I've been loving it. It wasn't too much different than the diet that I was doing before. Honestly, I just kind of cut out rice after that, and I think I may implement rice back into the diet. I'm not really sure, I haven't decided. I haven't gone out to eat in 75 days. I haven't sat down at a meal, at a table in a restaurant for 75 days with my friends. And that's one of the things that I'm most excited for is tomorrow. Because today I'm still dialed. I can't drink, I can't go out to eat, I can't do anything. Tomorrow is officially day 76. And that's the thing that I'm most excited for. So just sit down with my friends, not worry about, kind of just be dumb, be ignorant, and not worry about what I'm about to eat, and just sit down, have a meal,
have some drinks with friends. And that's something that I kind of took for granted because I haven't done that in 75 days. I haven't sat down at a place and ate a meal because I made it a little bit hard on myself in the beginning. I said, you know what, all home cooked meals, and I haven't eaten out. Even on my birthday that passed, my girlfriend, she made me burgers, which were delicious, but it was, you know, it's still a home cooked meal. So that's one of the things I'm most excited for. Is just sit down with my friends, socialize, drink, and eat. Do I recommend animal-based diet? If you have the time, and because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of exhausting worrying about everything that you eat. It's 100% exhausting. And if you don't have the energy or the time to do it, don't do it. But I will say, try to look into a little bit the processed foods that you're eating. Read the ingredients. You know, if you're at a restaurant, ask them what they cook this shit in, because if they're cooking it in something that's not good for you and you're eating that 2, 3, 4 times a week, you're gonna be killing your results a little bit. So I've been cooking all my food here, cook everything in butter, in ghee. We've been experimenting with beef tallow, lots of red meat, lots of steaks. You guys can go back and watch my old episodes. It's just a lot of red meat, and we've been loving it. And I'm putting organic maple syrup on my shit, honey, drinking honey every single day like it's water. That's another thing about 75 Hard, is the gallon of water a day should be a breeze. That should be so easy for you, because if you're doing 2 workouts a day where you're actually working out and exerting energy, you know, there were some days I'm doing 3, 4 workouts because I picked up boxing, which I recommend. If you're gonna do 75 Hard, try to pick up something that you don't normally do. That way it's exciting and it gets you excited to wake up and work out. So you're not dreading your second workout. You're not dreading your first workout in the morning because you've already done it a million times. Pick up something different. But yeah, the gallon of water a day should be a breeze. I never had a problem with that. I was drinking like 1.5 to 2 gallons because I also have a jug right here that's half gallon. So it's pretty easy. So I recommend doing that. Don't try to do it with like glasses of water or like bottled water. Invest in a jug, half gallon or a full gallon jug, and that way it's easier for you to keep track. Progress pick was obviously super easy because we added in the YouTube video. So I kind of just meshed those two. I always did a physique check in each video. The reading, I've never been a big reader, and I ended up reading 4 books. 2 of them are pretty small, but 4 books. And if you're gonna do 75 Hard, these are kind of like it's funny. Everyone who does self-improvement shit, they always read the same book. So this is gonna be the main book that I recommend, The 4 Agreements. It's pretty short. It's a nice, easy read. Because for me, I have a hard time comprehending. You know when you read something, but then you're like, what did I just read? I don't even know. This was the opposite. This is really easy to understand, and I loved this. Shout out to my sister because she's the one who recommended me this. That's my number 1 book for 75 Hard. Number 2, Atomic Habits. This is a really good book just on building habits. The reason why it's not number 1, and I think most people would probably put it at number 1, it's kind of common sense. The main thing that I would say is, like, if you're trying to make a habit, you have to make it your identity, and that's what this book says. And that's kind of what I did. It's important for people to do that. When you want to make a new habit, you need to fully invest. Like, your whole life needs to be, I'm just saying that's what the book says. I'm not saying you need to do anything, but that's pretty much what the book says. So it's a really good book on building habits. It's kind of common sense. There are some good points in there though. And then The Alchemist, this is the only book that I read that wasn't self-improvement. It was more just like a story. And then As a Man Thinketh, this was really short. I don't even remember much of this, I'm not gonna lie. Those are the books. I recommend these 2 for sure. And like I said, I'm not even a big reader, and I probably won't be reading much after this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Fuck, I need to start eating this because I gotta go to the gym. But like I said, like the title says, it truly did change my life. And I'm not saying that in a corny way, but I definitely have a different perspective on working out, eating. I mean, that's about it. But it did, it changed, it 100% kind of flipped me upside down. I don't have my blood works. I told you guys I was gonna go over my blood work. I don't have them. All I have is my testosterone and estrogen. I asked for my lipid panel. I never got it, so I apologize. But as soon as I do, it will be in the next video or whenever I do get it. So I am sorry for that, because I know some of you guys were looking forward to that. But I guarantee you my LDL, my cholesterol was a little bit elevated, because it already was before. If you're new to this channel, you should know I'm not natural. I'm on testosterone. This whole dial, in the beginning, I was on 200, which is my TRT dose. I raised it up to 300 at one point, but then put it back down to 250 because I didn't like the way that it made me feel at 300. I felt that it was a little counterproductive with what I wanted to do, because it was kind of just making me like too full and I was starting to get too much like running and stuff, and I was getting too pumped almost. And I was like, all right, it's not even worth it. What's 300 milligrams? So I lowered it back down to 250. So I think that is important to mention, because I want to be transparent with you guys that 75 days is plenty of time to make a transformation. I've seen natty people lose like 20 pounds in doing 75 hard. So I'm not saying that you're gonna get as crazy results, or you're not gonna get as crazy results as me, but I just want to be transparent with you guys. That's why I did gain muscle and lose weight, or gain muscle and lose fat, and stayed around the same weight throughout 75 days. Obviously the testosterone had a part. So I want to be realistic with you guys. I don't want you to think you're gonna go into 75 hard and just recomp like a motherfucker, you know? Unless you're drinking every day. If you're drinking every day and you wanna really change your body, do 75 hard. I promise you, 75 hard is, the difficulty level changes from person to person. If you're drinking every day, 75 hard is gonna be fucking hard. If you're unemployed and you don't have a job like me, like you don't have a 9 to 5, it might be a little bit easier than someone who's waking up at 9 a.m., not getting home till 5, 6 p.m. To do 2 workouts, to follow a diet, to read 10 pages. That shit would be hard. 75 hard's difficulty level changes from person to person. I'm not saying my shit was easy, because there were times where I wanted to quit. On my birthday, I really wanted to quit, really bad. I was like, this fucking sucks. And honestly, I would have quit, but I didn't want to let anyone down, and that's why I didn't quit. When you put something out there in the universe, you gotta do it. I'm happy that it's over. I'm really happy that I finished. And also, let's say you are a super busy person, make up your own 75 hard, you know? Maybe it's only 1 workout a day. Make it so it's challenging enough to where you have to push yourself, but it's not challenging enough to where you can't do it. Don't set goals for yourself that you can't do. A lot of you motherfuckers owe me an apology. The way that you can apologize is like this button, or hit the like button on this video. That's the way that you can apologize. A lot of you guys didn't believe in me. I would say 95% of y'all didn't believe in me. I had my own friends telling me, yo, we got an over under on how many days you're gonna last. I never found out what that was, but my dad texted me today. My dad said, 1 more day. I'm proud of you. I appreciate that, man. One thing I will add is I might try the carnivore diet again. Actually, it wouldn't make sense for me to do it right now, but another time, because I did try it, but I just couldn't keep up with it, especially doing 2 workouts a day. I felt like I needed the carbs. And now that I have a marathon that I'm training for, I don't think it's the smartest thing to do. If I was a little bit more sedentary, I probably would try carnivore again, because I am really interested in the results. I only did it for like, what, 3-4 days? I don't even remember. I don't think it's ideal for people who are highly active, you know what I'm saying? I feel like carbs are pretty essential. We fucking did it. Not yet, but tomorrow we would have done it. A few things that I'm gonna take away from this, 100%, gonna eat more whole foods. I'm not eating shit anymore, just because I feel like I have too much. It's like, now that I know about all this, you know, this processed garbage, and like thinking more about the quality of food rather than like just calories, because that's how I thought before. I feel like it would give me anxiety now, like chowing down on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, you know, just saying Chick-fil-A just because it's fresh in my mind. You know, I'm gonna eat more whole foods, just eat better. When I go to a restaurant, I'm not gonna be that guy who's in there and saying, oh yeah, is this cooked in this and this and this? Like, I'll probably be a little bit more chill than that. But if we go out, you know, date night once a week, get a little chicken action, it's probably cooked in some bullshit. It is what it is, you know? I think the only person who honestly believed in me was Madrid, because Madrid knows I'm so stubborn. Like, I'm so hard-headed, because I've known the person who's editing this. I've known him since we were practically children, right? 13, 12 years old. So he knows how hard-headed and stubborn I am, and I just wasn't gonna not do it if I said I was gonna do it, you know? So I think he was probably the only person.
And tequila, right? And Milo? Did you believe in me? No, don't do that. Did you believe in me?
I'm gonna go hit the gym. We're training with a very special guest. But yeah, that's the rundown. Drop a comment if you have any other questions. I might make another video just like answering questions about everything. But I don't know if you guys care that much, to be honest. All right, we're at the gym. This is my boy, Preston.
What's good?
If you guys, you might recognize Preston via his name, because he commented, Murphy, shut the fuck up. He commented on, was it every vid? He commented literally on every single video, and he was like, yo, commenting until Soosh invites me to him. So I was like,
what better way for like the last episode? We get a lift in. He's here at the gym. I'm gonna show him around a little bit and we'll get into it. We're not sparring again today.
Bro, my brain hurt.
Dude, I had a headache all day. Dude, I had a headache all day yesterday. And even this morning my head hurt. Yeah. I've done this shit before.
Bro. It's like, you've always done it.
Ain't shit, none of this is new. But we were saying how I'm fucking hyped to train at a different gym. Not that I had to train here for the dial, but because I was filming every workout, I didn't want to train in like a Gold's gym where it was packed because I just didn't want to. But that's one thing I'm excited for, you know, just to switch up the vibes because it's Saturday right now. It's a little bit quiet, you know, like I need to go see some people, you know. But we're doing a little push day, nothing too crazy. This is the man responsible for the same song over and over again in the video.
The problem is I didn't really read comments this series, so I didn't see people were like noticing.
Yeah, I was seeing them.
But I would go in the folder and I'd be like, I haven't used this one in like a week. Because looking for music, I can't find 75 different songs for every day, you know? Like, that takes so long.
Yeah, because I saw a comment like literally last week where he was like, dude, tell this fucking guy to switch up the songs because it was like the same song while we were working out. But also, who's really watching the workouts, bro? Because the workouts are so boring. Do you watch the workouts?
Bro, I watch the workout.
But like, what do you look for in the workout?
Honestly, bro, I'm just watching it, bro. I'm just watching it. That's it. Like, I'm not.
I guess.
I don't like skip through. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. I guess for me, because it's me, like, I don't want to watch that shit. But I just think that'd be so boring. Cause also I'm not like I don't look crazy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look at that. I was throwing that shit. What are you weighing?
Like 215 maybe.
How tall are you? 6'3"? 6'3",
6'4".
I actually feel kind of strong right now. It's a day 75 energy. I think it's the first time I'm touching this weight, but I got all this energy. Hey, new flagships coming. What is it? June 3rd? 12th. June 12th. Red, gray, navy, black, and yellow. Dude, honestly, next drop is sick. And then the drop after that is sick too.
On the torn ACL, it's crazy.
Watch.
Oh, whoa.
As soon as I start running around, then I start missing shots, but... Okay, let me get that, watch this.
Yeah.
75 dialed. Thank you.
Good job.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Actually, he didn't comment on the video I posted today, 74. So you better go comment on that one.
No, I watched it. I got a comment though.
All right, guys, check it out. Liquor store. Haven't been to one of these in a while. By the way, I'm not drinking today. Don't think that I'm drinking today. I will be drinking tomorrow. I could drink at 12:01, but like I said, I'm be fucking asleep. So we're looking for a specific tequila. We're gonna see if they have it. Honestly, I don't know. Looking for a special tequila.
Tequilas.
Okay.
This one is special tequilas, all one special. This one.
Okay. I don't think this. They did not have the one we were looking for. I couldn't really see because you can't like get up to it. But I asked for a couple to bring them down, and none of it was and organic. So we're gonna try a Whole Foods, and then from there, hopefully they have it. We will see. Okay, I had to record on my phone because for some reason they don't like cameras in there. They say it's against management rules. Also, Saturday morning, Whole Foods, weird crowd. Don't want to go back ever again at this time. But we got the goodies you guys saw. This is, I honestly prefer Reposado, but Blanco will do because this is the brand, the Tres Agaves brand that I was talking about. I'll have to find Reposado somewhere, but Blanco will do for now or for tomorrow. And then also blackberries and blueberries, because if you know you're gonna drink, this is kind of what I've learned. If you know you're gonna drink, you want to load up on the antioxidants to try to counteract the alcohol's bad. Just eat a bunch of berries, essentially, is what I've kind of gathered from videos that I've watched. These guys will eat like a shit ton of berries before they drink. Antioxidants in the berries counteract the poison of the alcohol, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to fact check myself, antioxidants have been proposed as an important contributory factor to the protective effect of regular alcohol use against atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. If you eat blueberries before you black out, it's like you didn't even black out. You can literally just drink every single day as long as you just eat berries before you drink. That's kind of what I'm hearing.
Let's test it.
Yeah, we're gonna test that out, see if that has any effect on our health. But according to Google, according to WebMD, we should be good. All right, guys, this isn't a goodbye. It's a see you later. Right, Ariel?
Yes.
It's not a goodbye. It's a see you later. It's gonna be weird. I'm honestly, I'm being dead serious, guys. I'm going MIA. Like, give me like 3 or 4 days. I'll be posting on IG a little bit, here and there, but I'm gonna just lay low. I'm just tired of talking to a camera. I'm not gonna lie. It's been 75 days of talking to nobody except myself, looking in the reflection of myself. That's how it feels. So I'm gonna go MIA for a little bit, couple days. I'll be back with the marathon prep though. Don't get me wrong, we're fucking staying dialed. I'm running tomorrow. I'm running the day after that, or I'm biking the day after that. Like, I'm still staying dialed with my coach. That's the main reason why I got my coach, is because I wanted to keep myself accountable, or I wanted him to keep me accountable, because I'm incapable of keeping myself accountable, unfortunately. But that's just the person that I am. But I do really appreciate you guys. If you watched, even 5 of these episodes, or even just this episode, I appreciate you guys. I learned a lot about myself. As corny as that sounds, I did. I really did. I knew I could do this, but I don't think a lot of people did, and I fucking proved to them I could. So thank you for watching. This series has been cool. It's been cool. Maybe one day we'll run it back. A 75 dialed part 2. It's not in the cards. I'm kind of just yapping right now, but who knows? Maybe. Well, I do know this. Marathon prep, I'm gonna have to cut out alcohol probably like 8 weeks out, I would say, to just like actually. And now that I've done 75 days straight, I know that I can do it 8 weeks out, or 8 weeks or whatever. Like, I know if I need to do it, I'm not like dependent on it, I know I can cut it out if I have to. So marathon prep is gonna be a whole series, maybe a triathlon, who knows? I need to learn how to swim for distance. Like, I know how to swim, but I need to learn how to actually swim. So that will be a whole series in itself. So yeah, we're kind of jumping into a new form of content, Shout out to Nick Bear, the hybrid style. Thank you for watching. We had quite the transformation. We had quite the ride. We'll see you in the next one. If you're wondering what I'm about to do today, I'm literally just gonna eat and wait until I wake up tomorrow, to be honest. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Going in my peace.